It's me again with my bling bling gear. My previous video was about UB specialties, and in this video I'm going to focus on GovWar specialties. In the same way, every level increase gives GovWar specialties points. The maximum level is level 50, which has a total of 185 GovWar specialty points. Right now, I'm only at level 40 with 125 GovWar specialties points. Since this account is just an F2P, I don't buy packs to boost the level of my GovWar specialties. How to get GovWar specialties EXP? You can get it by attacking casinos and challenging kingpins, raiding police stations, cops counter-attack rewards, first occupation rewards from neutral buildings and checkpoints, every occupation of neutral buildings, arsenal rewards such as from participation, occupation, and arsenal crates, state milestones rewards, state pass normal challenges, lastly, buying state pass elite challenges, and governor's specialty supplies. GovWar specs can be used in the city except special skills which cannot be used. These special skills will only activate in the GovWar map. You can find them on a separate tab next to the babe skills. You can reset your GovWar specs in 3 different places. Number 1 is in the underboss specialties interface. The other one is in the council hall. And lastly, in the GovWar event page. In the GovWar specs, there are 3 categories under it: battle, development, and enhancement. Each category has 4 special skills. Under the battle specs will improve combat stats, and you can allocate your GovWar specialties points based on the combat stats you need. You can focus on either bruiser, biker, or hitman, or 2 troop types, or all 3 of them, but if you do that, the number of points will not be enough to reach the bottom part of the specs. The 4 special skills under Battle GovWar specs are: number 1 is mobilization. Once you activate this, it gives 10% crew size for 1 hour when maxed out with a 24 hours cooldown. Number 2 is enrage attack. Once you activate this, you will be in enrage state even though you didn't attack or recon any enemy mansion or towers or buildings. It gives 20% crew attack for 30 minutes when maxed out with a 24 hours cooldown. Number 3 is equipment augmentation. Once you activate this, it will boost your equipment or gear, but jewels aren't included. If you manage to max it out, it gives 5% extra for all the attributes of your gear for 30 minutes with a 24 hours cooldown. For example, on King Suit, it has bruiser attack 10%, hitman attack 10%, crew attack 10%, and crew HP 15%. This will become Bruiser attack 10.5%, Hitman attack 10.5%, Crew attack 10.5%, and Crew HP 15.75% if the skill is activated. And lastly is Rescue. Once you activate this, your UB cannot get captured, and troops are only wounded unless your hospital is full on solo attacks or your station troops. The skill will last for 12 hours when maxed out with a 24 hours cooldown. Note that raids are not included with this skill. Under the development specs, this is mostly for tower construction and demolition, but there are buffs here for construction, investment, robbery, and then at the halfway point, you can choose between training troops buffs or healing troop buffs. Actually, you can choose both when your Go War specs are level 47, but doing that will stop you from reaching the bottom part of the specs. The 4 skills under development Go War specs are: number 1 is speed up construction. Once you activate this skill, it gives additional 50% tower construction buff for 3 hours when maxed out with a 12 hours cooldown. Next is forced demolition. Once you activate this skill, it gives you an additional 50% buff on the tower demolition for 3 hours when maxed out with a 12 hours cooldown as well. Note that you have to activate the speed of construction or forced demolition skills before you join in with tower construction or demolition. Because if you activate it when you are already in the tower, it won't have any effect. You would have to pull out, activate the skill, and rejoin the tower or building again. Next is protection program. When activating this skill, you can bubble a faction tower or any faction buildings such as a stronghold or a sub-stronghold that the enemy is demolishing for 50 minutes with a 24 hours cooldown when you max out this skill. If the tower has already been bubbled, there will be an 8 hours cooldown before anyone else can bubble it again. And lastly is Explosion 1. For this skill, you should be the raid leader when you activate. It will reduce the durability of an enemy faction building such as tower, stronghold, or sub-stronghold when the raid leader who activated this skill sets a raid to demolish any of them. This skill reduces the durability by 20% for 5 hours when maxed out with a 24 hours cooldown. These skills will not work if the tower, stronghold, or sub-stronghold has less than 50% left on its durability, but this skill can reduce the durability to less than 50% if it was higher than that when the raid is set. Lastly is the enhancement specs, which is focused on attacking casinos. These specs increases marching speed, crew attack, and will boost crew size up to 50,000 when attacking casinos. There's also a buff which speeds up the cooldown of the action points recovery. Aside from that, under the enhancement specs, you can boost the Gobwar EXP you gain from attacking casinos and challenging the kingpins. As for the state honor gain buff, I noticed it doesn't affect the personal points at all since the start of the new version of S1 Gobwar. I have only experienced gaining additional points way back on Beta S1 Go War. I've asked the GM about this buff and they said that this particular spec is only good during KE and they might consider optimizing it in the future. The four special skills under enhancement Go War specs are: number 1 is Territory Relocator. You can have a 1 free Territory Relocator if your specs are set under enhancements, with a 24 hours cooldown when maxed out. Next is Mansion Protection. When you activate this skill, your open resources and your UB are safe when you are attacked for 1 hour with a 24 hours cooldown when maxed out. But it won't keep your troops safe. This is useful for arsenal fights, for example, because you can still attack and join the raids. Next is Casino Challenge. When you activate this skill, it gives you 10 additional action points for killing casinos with a 24 hours cooldown when maxed out. When you activate this, make sure you only have 10 or less action points left, as the maximum number of points you can have is 20 action points. This skill is really good for faction call-up casino tasks, but sadly you can only activate this within the Go War map like the rest of the special skills. And lastly is Sweep the Casino. When you activate this, it automatically kills casinos based on the action points you have and the highest casino you can kill. If the highest level of casino you can kill is level 35 and got a full 15 action points, it will kill 15 level 35 casino and you will receive a battle report like this. Note that if there is an event ongoing which gives rewards when killing casinos, the event item won't be included. Now I'm done introducing all special skills. I'm gonna show you all the Go War specs tricks on first try defeating a higher level of casino. I'm gonna try first if I can defeat the level 35 with just 50% crew size. And 50% crew attack and set under enhancement specs. Let's try. Oops! It win! If ever it doesn't win, try the Go War specs trick. First thing you need to do is reset your Go War specs and reallocate the points under the battle specs until you reach the mobilization skill to give you 10% additional crew size and enrage attack to give you 20% crew attack, and then activate them both. Next is reset your Go War specs again and reallocate them under enhancements to give you 54,500 crew size. And then find a level 35 that is like 1 minute apart from you to give you time to change specs again. Upon marching, reset the Go War specs again and reallocate your points on the battle specs again. Then focus it on bruisers. And crew attack until crew HP, then wait until it hits and that's how the Go War specs tricks works. That's all for now, and I hope you guys learned something from my video. If you have any questions or suggestions, just write it down in the comment section. Thanks for watching. See ya!